How does the UNSC veto power impact international humanitarian law? Imagine a world where some countries can block decisions meant to protect innocent civilians during war. That's what the veto power held by the 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council can do. These members are China, France, Russia, the United Kingdom, and the United States. They have the ability to prevent the Security Council from passing resolutions, even when lives are at stake. This power is part of the structure of the Security Council, which is supposed to keep peace and enforce laws that protect people during conflicts. But the veto can slow down or stop actions that are vital for upholding international humanitarian law, which includes the Geneva Conventions and the laws of armed conflict. These laws are designed to protect civilians and regulate how wars are fought. When a veto is used, it often blocks measures like peacekeeping missions or sanctions that could stop war crimes or genocide. For example, vetoes have blocked resolutions about Syria, Darfur, and Ukraine, where civilians face terrible violence. This means the Council cannot act quickly or effectively to stop atrocities. Sometimes, vetoes are used even when international law clearly states that action is needed. This creates a conflict because countries with veto power might be legally obligated to act but choose not to. Instead, they often prioritize their own national interests or political goals. This can lead to situations where some states are protected while others are left vulnerable. The veto also discourages the drafting of resolutions that address violations of international law. When countries fear their veto might be used, they might avoid raising certain issues, reducing international pressure and accountability. Some efforts have been made to change this system. For example, there are proposals for the broader United Nations membership to have a say in veto situations, especially in cases of genocide or war crimes. But these ideas face many political hurdles. Overall, the veto power can slow down or block the international community's ability to act in times of war. This affects the enforcement of laws meant to protect civilians and uphold human rights during conflicts. It shows how political interests can sometimes get in the way of humanitarian needs, making it harder to ensure safety and justice for those caught in war zones.